Hello friends, it's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing tonight? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. What you're seeing here is my sewing machine, and here's the little golden book I'm working on for the baby / grandma Mimi whatever journal, whoever wants to use it type of baby journal. So I've already set up here. As far as sewing, one of my subbies did say, or at least one of them said, you know, I would like to see you sew on a book cover. So, you know, I can't sew on any book cover, but the little golden books are usually a softer cardboard than, you know, like a really hard back, you know, hard back book cover. So I am able to sew on them. And I had been wanting to sew on book covers for a long time, and I had seen Melanie Sullivan do it, and I was like, oh, someday I'll get me a commercial. You know, I thought you had to have a commercial type sewing machine. I'm like, someday I'm going to get me a commercial sewing machine. I'm going to sew on book covers. But then I saw, you know, after I saw Melanie sewing, and then I saw Carla Frizzell showing, and Carla showed it how she used her regular Brother sewing machine, kind of like this one, and just sewed right on the book cover with her regular needle. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try it with my regular sewing machine, and it worked. I was so surprised, but so thrilled that I can now sew with my regular sewing machine. I don't have to spend, you know, hundreds of dollars on some commercial or get it, you know, try to find a used one or anything. I don't have to buy another sewing machine. I can use the one I have, is my point. So I got it started so I didn't have to like fumble around here. And so I'm going to show you, I'm just doing a, this on this Brother sewing machine. This is I can tell you it's an LX3817A, if that helps. It's this light blue kind of turquoisey one. And it, I have it on number 4. That's the biggest zigzag on this, you know, the kind of like the whitest one on this sewing machine. I have black thread in here. So let's do it. And if we can get this done pretty quick, I will have some other decorating here to do on the pockets I want to show you. So let's go ahead and get busy here. So I'm just doing around the edges is what I'm doing. And you will be able to see the results when I'm done. I don't really want to go too fast here, but it seems to be working pretty well. So let's see, I'm about to turn a corner here, so let me see how I want to do this. I think I need one more stitch, and so I don't go off the book, you know what I mean? Let me see if I can get one more stitch here. I'm just going to turn my wheel so I can get over here to the, is that too many? Yeah, I think I need to go back one. So let me press my little backwards thing here and go back a couple. It goes pretty fast once you get going on this machine, so that's why I'm kind of like trying to go slow here so it doesn't go back 3 stitches. I just want to go back 2. Come on guy. Okay, let me go. Oh, I let go of my backward. Okay, let me go back again. There we go. Okay, now I need to go forward. Okay, I think I'm going to, yeah, it's too far there, so let me see if I can turn it a little bit. Ah! Okay, back one more. Back one more. Come on. I want to get it to the right. Okay, I think that will be a good starting position. So let me go ahead and just turn it here. I don't have my needle down, but I need to turn it so that it's not off the book, if you know what I mean. I'm getting a little messy here, so let me just turn it. Okay. All right, I think right about there will be good. Okay, here we go. Sorry. I just wanted to make it nice, so gotta be careful, you know. So I'm just gonna I'm doing straight across the top, all the way across the spine and everything here. And the spine, of course, is made out of a little bit of different material than the book cover because I made the spine. So let's see how it goes. Yep, going through the spine just fine. Okay. side of the book cover. We're on the front side now. I started on the back because if I was going to mess up in the beginning, or if it wasn't going to work or something, I wanted the mess up to be on the back and not the front cover. Okay, let's see now. I got to turn a corner again, so let me see. I think this will be good. All right, I got my needle down this time. And just trying to get as close to the edge as I can. So I think this will be good. All right, let's do it. Going down the front side. Woo, I'm getting fast. Not too fast, Sherry. Okay, we're getting toward the end here, so I don't want to go off the edge or the bottom, so I'm just turning it so I can make sure I don't go off the bottom here. Okay, so I'll get my needle down in there and in the right position so I can turn without hassle. I'm gonna go across the bottom. So here we go. It's looking good. To the spine. No problem there. Over to the back cover again. And we will be done after this sewing. And I'll show you why. I'll show you what I did to the spine. Alright. Let's get to the end here. I'm going to go overlapping my where I started a little bit because I just want to like seal that end so that it doesn't let me push this down so that it doesn't come unraveled or anything, just like I do on any sewing project. Go back and forth a couple times. So there we go. I think we're good. I can take it out and let me show you how it came out. So I'm going to cut my strings off here evenly with my book. So yeah, I have done this a few times now and I really like how it looks. So if it's a book I can sew on, and I think the sewing would add to, you know, the add to the nice look of the book and look good. Now, just don't have to sew on any book, but I think it'll add to the overall look of the book. I will go ahead and sew. All right, I see I flipped my fabric there a little bit, but yeah, so here's how it looks. It is mostly, it does help, secure your paper. I mean, my paper was secure. I didn't have to sew on here, but that's what I thought when I first put the paper down. I thought I was going to sew, and then but I did put, enough glue on here so that I didn't have to. And then also the same with the fabric. And then here is the, the front. This is what the front looks like after the sewing. You can see the stitches. Here's the back. Here's where we went over the spine here. You can see that looks nice. And I was going to sew here, but then I was thinking about a trim on the spine, and I found this orange rickrack. I can't believe I had orange rickrack, but I haven't ever bought like rickrack at a store anywhere, like Joann's or Michael's, or they probably don't even sell rickrack at Michael's, but Walmart or anywhere. I've gotten all my rickrack and seam binding and stuff like that at thrift stores. So this, I actually had some orange rickrack, and I said I was kind of going with the orange here, and I picked out this fabric because it had the orange numbers, and I liked how it went with the orange. And then I had the orange rickrack. I was like, oh my goodness, because I found red rickrack, I found green, I think I even had some yellow, and I was like, I wonder if I have any orange, and I did. So anyway, there it is. I think it looks really cute. And so I think we have time to I'll show you the decorations I picked out for the front pockets. I am just keeping track of my time here too. So yeah, we have plenty of time. That only took you know, a short bit of time there. Let me push this over a little bit so we have some room. And so here's the inside. I flipped up my fabric right here a little bit. I could leave it, or I wonder if I should cut it. I'm gonna leave it for now. I mean, it's not a big deal. You see that? I could cut it right here though and glue that back down here. I think I need to do that. It's just gonna bother me. Yeah, because I was sewing on the outside, I was like, I don't see any reason to sew on the inside because, you know, everything's flat. But then I see that my fabric turned up. Yeah, that looks better if I just cut that and fold it back down there, and then I can glue that edge back down and we are good to go. And I picked out these two little decorations I picked out from their pockets. I had here in my pile of stuff I've been collecting for this journal, and I received them in Happy Mail from V, my friend V. And a lot of you probably know V, and she's has a channel, YouTube channel, and a Facebook group. Although I think she's changing some things around in the Facebook group. So, but yeah, she sent me these two little things, and I think she told me where they were from, and I kind of forgot now, but they look like little German decorations or something. And so I thought they would be super cute to set off these pockets. Let's see, here's the pockets right here. I made them with the same paper as I put here, and that they're cardstock. So I thought these two little decorations just look really cute. This is a little boy here, and he's got like some toys, and he's got a kitty cat down here, and this is a little girl that is I don't know what she's doing, but she sure is cute. I think she's washing her face or something. So let's glue these down. I'm doing it. It's decided. I want to glue them down nice and flat so they don't get, you know, pulled up or anything. So I'm going to put a lot of glue on here. But these are they're like almost embossed looking, like they have a rim around the edges. So I'm sure you all have seen things like that before, paper pieces like this. I think I had some that were given to me, trying to think, I think they were Christmassy type things that someone gave me a long time ago, that it didn't have anything to do with journals or paper crafting. They just had them, didn't want them anymore, and they gave them to me so I could use them in my Christmas decorations. So yeah, I just want to put that over there on the edge like that. I didn't want to put it in the middle, and this one's going to go on the edge too. And so let me get it glued down nice and flat. And so next I will be working on, since I'm kind of like probably done with the cover, I'm going to be just trying to make sure this is all got enough glue on here. This cat's bow needs some glue under it, I think. These are a little bit delicate, so it's the perfect thing to glue down on something. You know, you definitely want to glue these down on something to give them some, you know, strength, so they don't, you know, I don't know what else you would do with them except for glue them down on something, because they're, see, isn't that cute against that paper? I thought it was. And so, yeah. I think it's all flat. I just don't want anything to get pulled up there, because it would just rip right off, I'm sure, if it got pulled up. Okay, let's put some glue on this one. I'm just using my art glitter glue. I don't want the glue to come oozing out, so I want to put enough to get it all glued down, but not enough, not too much so that it's coming out the sides. But art glitter glue is good for that, because if it does come out, it's not all like shiny usually, or, you know, you can wipe it off pretty easily too if you get it right away. Okay, here's an edge now. Let me make sure. There's a little piece right here. little piece right there. And that should do it. Here's a little tip right here. Okay, like I said, I want it nice and glued down so it doesn't get pulled off later by me working on the journal or anyone else. Okay. This one has a little bit more intricate pieces with the toy sticking out here, so this one was a little harder to glue down, but this one is a little bit, doesn't have those intricate pieces like that one does, so this one's easier to flatten and kind of like burnish down with my fingers here. Okay, there, super cute, right? Okay. Now I was going to show you my pages I'm getting ready, which you've already seen, but I'm still debating on what to do with these, like as far as do I need to extend them, or see, wouldn't it be that much? See this? So let me get them together. So say they are, let me close the book, say they are sewn in right there, okay? So here's how they would be. And we like a variety of pages anyway. So I thought I'd start pulling together my other papers, which I have over there, and that'll be my next video. And we'll work on the papers together and pick out some papers. But I thought I'll leave them like this for now, and then just play it by ear. Like, do I want to leave them like this? Do I want to add lace? Do I want to extend them in any way? So we're gonna play that by ear. And I'm also going to I am going to add something over here, over this little barcode. And I thought, I think I want to save this fabric here, but I was trying to figure out how much of it I would need to save. So I thought maybe I want to go ahead and save about this much. So I think I can cut a little piece off the bottom is what I'm getting at, to cover up this, and then maybe add some buttons or something on it too. And I don't want to cover up any of this train, so I need to cut a little rectangle. So let's see, this side is frayed and this side was where I cut. So let's just cut again. Let's do this together real quick before we end the video. We'll go ahead and do this. See if we can get this done. So about right there, I'm going to cut a straight piece to cover this up, and about like this. Okay. Let me see. Did I do it right? Let me see. Yep, right on the money there. Okay, but I do want to straighten this up a little bit. It doesn't have to be straight, but I just want it to be straight. Okay, so this is going to be glued down right there. And then maybe some buttons, or a couple of buttons. Let me get my couple colorful buttons. I have a jar of old buttons over there too, like vintage buttons. But this is just some buttons that I have picked up at Dollar Tree whenever I see them there. Like, I see them a lot, so I don't get them every time, but I have a few now, so I have enough buttons. I don't need to buy any more. But let's tack this down with some fabric tack here a little bit. I don't want it to be seen through here or anything, so just a little bit here, and just enough to tack it down flat without it making lumps and bumps under my fabric here. Okay, this is just a very slick. This is a newer, little gold. I'm going to smear it around so that I can make sure there's no bumps under there. But this is a newer little golden book, so it's pretty slick. So that's why I'm using fabric tack. If it was an older one, you could probably get away with using art glitter glue, where it's not quite as shiny. Or if it was shiny, the shine's worn off type of thing. So there we go. I think that would be cute to cover up that barcode. I didn't have to do that, but I just thought, I don't know. I just thought it'd be better covered up. And then I think it's cute to add a couple buttons so it doesn't just look like I put a piece of material on there, or a piece of fabric. So again, sticking with our colors. And let me check my time, make sure we have time to finish this. Do we? Oh gosh, my timer is not working. Okay, it won't. Okay, I got about 7 minutes. Okay, so let's look for some buttons. We could do blue, we could do yellow. I mean, we could do any color. We've got green in here. I don't know if I have any orange buttons. That would be cool. Kind of a, let's see. I've got a big yellow. I've got a big green one here. That would be cute. Let's see, that's light blue, and that doesn't really, I mean, the front is light blue where it has the sky. Is that red enough? Maybe a smaller one. Let me see what I have in the smaller version here. Oh, this one has colors on it. Look at that. That's cool. Maybe that one would be cool. It has like all the colors on it. Let me show you. See that? See all the colors on there? That's cool, right? Okay, so we'll just something like that. Just a couple of buttons on there. Well, okay, I don't want to overthink this, but I want to get them in a nice spot. Okay, maybe right there would be good. Just a couple of little buttons, and I think that'll be good. Okay, so I don't want them to get in the way of somebody picking up the book though, so, or the journal or whatever. So somebody picks it up, they're handling it like this, and the buttons are, I think I'm going to put the buttons over here. Okay, that'll be better. So if someone, this button has, the front of the button is actually on this side. So I'm not sure how that will glue down with it being hollow. Kind of like a little bit of a hollowed area here. It's not flat. I'm worried about that one being not gluing down good. So let me see. This one's flat. So this one we can do, and we're going to do this one. We're going to commit to this one. And then we're going to find another one because I'm afraid that one might not glue down the way I want it to. All right, we're committing. The ultimate commitment. We're gluing it down. And I don't want my, okay. Oh, here's a pretty yellow one here. This will be pretty. On there. Okay. Something like that. All right, we're committing to this one, whether we like it or not. No, I like it. It's bright yellow and pretty. Okay, I'm putting it over here because I don't want to cover up my 3 too much. But I don't want it over here to the edge. All right, we're done with that, so let's let that dry. So that's where we're at. We sewed around our cover. We put this little patch over the barcode, and we'll let that dry, so I don't want to turn it over yet. And then I decided to leave these pages alone until I bring some other pages in and just see how these look with those. And then we have all the ephemera from this digital kit too, to make ephemera and decorate the pages and things. So first let's get our pages together. And so I'll see you in my next video about, when I work on this journal, we'll be working on the pages. So thanks for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed the stitching, and if you have a sewing machine that you think could handle it, try it on a scrap piece of cardboard or something, because that's what this is like, kind of soft cardboard. So just experiment on some soft cardboard. You can see how, you know what little golden books are. Maybe you have one that you could experiment on, or start on the back like I did. That's what I did the first time I even did it. I just started on the back so that I wouldn't, in case I messed up and I started sewing, you could pull the threads out and then just say, no, if it's not going to work, forget it, or something. But hopefully it'll work for you. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching today, and happy crafting.